welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Oh, yes, the picture showed my pump. However, my pump sensor is warming up, so I can't show you my blood sugar. However, I can tell you that my blood sugar before lunch was, I think, 21.3. But I want to move on today and discuss when diabetics stop caring. For me, it was when I went to the doctor, and this is back in the day. They didn't have computer readouts. You had to do a urine test, and you had to match the color after putting a pill, and then you had to write it all down, and you had to keep exact records of what you ate, and it was like no one really kept these wonderful records that all these dogs. Oh, but you have diabetes. You have to keep good records. Well, a lot of people aren't record keepers. And I would go and then forget and then find a new piece of paper and start writing. So I had all these different scraps of paper with blood sugars on it, and I went and I got a new typewriter for my birthday, and I sat there and I typed all the information down from all these little pieces of paper, and my blood sugars were all over the chart. Instead of saying, well, what's the reason? What do you think your blood sugars are out of whack? You can't be. You're just writing down numbers, blah, blah, blah. And I walked there and said, I'm not going back. That's it. My aunt and their family loved this doctor. After that, I just did not have any good feelings or wanting to go back to him. And because of that, I stopped taking care of myself. And it was little things like, oh well, yeah, I had a popsicle on the way home. And even at, how old was I then? We'll say 15, 16. Yeah, I still saw kids drinking pop on the street or eating sugar, and I guess for me it was a little bit, why me? And there's a lot of people that deep down they have resentment for getting diabetes. And at that point, you took your blood or your urine test, and your doctor said you had to take this much in the morning and this much at night. So you would have insulin roaming around. If you ate something a little bit higher in sugar, you had no idea how to do a correction. So I got into it saying, oh well, and I'd go high, and I'd be high for days. Now, it just drives me crazy. I hate having to go to sleep to high, because I know I'll have to get up all night and go to the washroom. There was one plus, only one plus of when I went into DKA in the hospital. The last time they put me on DKA, they inserted a catheter. So at this point, I could drink as much liquid as I wanted to, and if I was high, I didn't have to wake up. I could sleep all night. Now, I'm not assuming, because having a high blood sugar is one of the worst feelings. It's like having the flu, but you don't have a fever. That's basically what it feels like to me. You're hungry, but you're not. You're tired. You have an upset stomach. You can have cramps or pains in the stomach. Oh my God. I have a stick, but so I can't do the two-handed. So this is better Macaulay Culkin. One-handed. But if I had had that catheter all along, I wouldn't have cared if my blood sugar was high or not. I think eventually I got into an endo when we moved from North Vancouver, from Rupert 19 up over to a condo in Burnaby, almost New West. And I went and I got a doctor I liked. And then I started caring about me again. It was kind of like going to the doctor was sort of, I wouldn't say an enjoyable experience, but it allowed me to question and to say, listen, you told me to try this and this and this, and I did this and this and this, and things didn't happen. Where before, oh, well, you're doing it wrong. Something has to be wrong. And after a while of things happening like this, we decided that maybe it wasn't me, but me. Does that make sense? Where I didn't physically do stuff to cause my swings in my blood sugar. However, my body started to swing, stress or whatever. I went through a time seeing a social worker about, how is stress affecting you? And I'd be fairly lucky. I'd be the easygoing guy. I'm not really big on, not really big, that sounds like people have a choice. I've never had a problem with depression. I may be sort of under the weather, sort of like maybe slightly depressed for 2 or 3 days, but boom, next thing you know, I've worked myself out of it. Now, there are an awful lot of people who are depressed for various reasons, and every case should be looked at. But I kept trying to tell the social worker, and again I got the same thing. Oh, well, no, you're depressed. And it's like, no one would listen to me until I got the doctor. And things started to change. My treatment started to change. Wouldn't say all of a sudden, oh well, everything was perfect. But you learn little bits along the way. Now, stuff you've heard in this video or any other video of mine works for me. Doesn't mean it works for you. You need to get it checked by your health team. Don't go off and just say, oh well, I'm going to try that. The only thing, and I think I said it in yesterday's video, was if you're not having a good relationship with your doctor, move on. But another moral of today is don't give up on yourself. You're too damn good for that. And again, the saying is that I did not write, and I don't know who came up with this, is don't let diabetes control you. You control diabetes. Have a great day. We'll talk again tomorrow. Bye now.